Hi everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Persona 5. Okay, so
Good evening.
So last time we did a load more social link stuff, and we've been doing social link stuff for quite a fucking while. Trying to get this, you know, waiting for Futaba to wake up so we can get a move on.
A weekly magazine reported that Kuromoto
And get the story sorted out, you know, get the story moving again. Well, in this part, we are actually going to be doing that. We've got at least a couple more social link things to do through, starting with Yoshida. But then we're going to be moving on to, we're actually going to be getting on with story stuff, which is awesome. So yeah, we're continuing the story today, which is what I've been waiting for. It's one of the problems with this game, that basically trying to get the story, you know, if you get the dungeons done so fucking quickly that you kind of have a lot of downtime between, you know, one dungeon ending and another kind of starting up. It's one of the things which I kind of, I wouldn't say I dislike it, but it can be difficult to commentate over. Anyway,
that someone like you, who's been watching me so closely, would say such a thing. I've struggled for the past 20 years, but I can put that all behind me after the election. Oh, look at the
so yeah,
time.
Yoshida's now.
Today will be
So basically, all the people who fucked him over have now basically resigned and had their comeuppance, and so he can continue to try and fight to get elected into the parliament.
Focus on your work, because the time is now. I can't think of anything else to teach you. You are now an expert on giving speeches. I taught you all I know.
Just what I always wanted.
Public speaking, in return for you supporting a guy like me, and over time, you became someone who
I think we're pretty much done with Yoshida's social
Thanks
at this
to
point.
you, I was able to overcome my crisis these last few months. I will strive for the royal
You're
road
welcome,
of
man.
politics, thinking of you as you walk down your own path. But if you ever find yourself in harm's way on your journey, I will be there to help you. We'll be comrades who
He's a nice
reform the
dude.
world.
He's helping us out. He'll help us out. I feel a strong bond with Yoshida.
I am thou.
And there we go. Yeah, we've maxed out Yoshida's social link.
Turned a vow into a blood oath.
And now he's
Thy bond shall
our vow has
become
turned
the
into a
wings of
blood oath,
rebellion and break the yoke of
and
thy
we can
heart.
now use the most powerful
Thou hast awakened to the ultimate
persona
secret
of the
sun,
Sun
granting
Arcana.
thee infinite power.
And Yoshida is one of the few social links as well where you don't need to go into mementos.
All right.
Form contracts with higher level shadows. So basically, even if they're a higher level than me, I can still form contracts with them and get them to join my party. And we also have access to Ashura, the most powerful persona of the Sun Arcana, which is pretty awesome.
Short so I could watch this, you know?
Does anyone out there have something?
Wow, that dude must be so shit. Be such a shit guy if he's
I met a certain young
if she's
man
going to
through a method that
a
differs
thing,
from
you know,
mine. He was trying to
a
reform
speech
the
with
world.
you made by Yoshida rather
As
than
you know,
continuing
that is a
their
very
date.
large mountain
That's
to
pretty
cross.
bad.
Unfortunately, I am unable to travel the same path as him. However, I will not say goodbye, because we will surely meet at the peak. He is desperately doing what he aspires to do. So I encourage you all.
And I do like the ending to Yoshida's
Find what
social
it
link
is
that he's kind of
you aspire to do,
got, you know,
and I will support you.
that he's got
That
people on his side at
is
this
what
point,
I
and that he's
aspire to do.
got the confidence and kind of he's got the confidence to kind of continue on his own path and become, you know, a member of the Diet. So that's kind of awesome. And our charm goes up. Not that it's any use. And that's it for Yoshida. We're done with his social link. And that's another one maxed out. I think we've maxed out 3 or 4 so far. There's a lot more to go, though. So, what are we waiting for?
Isn't today our deadline for dealing with Medjed?
Yay! There we go,
Futaba's
ladies
still
and gentlemen. We're
asleep too.
starting story's
This won't
continuing
be
now.
good.
Thank God for that.
Hey. Same as always.
Comatose.
Today
Great.
is the day Wakaba
I'm
passed.
so fucking happy.
I do this every year. Here, I've got a cup for you too.
Anyway, right. Basically, so yeah,
Futaba
that's a
reminds me
big
so much of her mother.
kind of what's the word I'm looking
She's a
for?
smart girl.
Big coincidence
just
that
go
it
with
just
the
happens
flow
to be
either.
the anniversary of Wakaba's death
Wakaba,
at the time when
Kid was so
Medjed is supposed to
fulfilling.
attack and Futaba's going to wake up.
Why'd you have to die so suddenly?
That's a massive coincidence, isn't it?
That reminds me. You saw me talking to that prosecutor. I mean, that woman in the suit, right? I remember you were real bothered by it. She might come back, so I guess I should tell you about it. That woman was trying to get information on Wakaba's research out of me.
Yeah, so
That's what we heard in the palace.
You don't need to know what
that
the
woman
research was
is
about. Just know there was
that's
some
Sai.
trouble.
She's trying to get
Obviously, Wakaba got
information on
dragged into
Wakaba's
that as well.
research for some reason.
No, they ruled her death as
Um,
suicide. But I've got my
So
doubts.
I don't know really know what Sai is planning to
Could
do
she
on
have
that.
been killed?
Supposedly, there were people who wanted to take her research.
So
and use
yeah,
it
I
for
guess
their
she
own
wants to
benefit.
find out what's happening with.
Don't get me
I
wrong.
guess she
though.
has her doubts about
I don't have a lick of
what happened with
evidence. That's why I haven't told
Wakaba,
Futaba any of this.
and wants to try
I don't
and
wanna cause her any more trouble.
It sounded like she
Work
had
out if she was
suspicions of
murdered
her
or
own
not.
based on what she said in the palace.
Still, there's one thing I regret. It was right before Wakaba died. She told me, I think I might die. I brushed it off, thinking it was just a joke. But if I had just taken her seriously...
To be fair,
another reason
Sojiro,
I
I
took
don't
Futaba
think
in.
you could have done anything to stop her from
She
dying.
went through such horrible
You know,
things.
using methods beyond
Heartless
your
adults
control, my
just
friend.
Yelled at the poor girl. Hey, how do you heal emotional scars?
I go their hill on their own? I think I do, yeah.
I agree. I'm waiting for it to happen, but
Just time. Sojiro.
Futaba.
Just wait a little bit and everything will be alright. And yeah, Futaba's actually here.
Huh?
It's kind of a
I can't sell this.
Never mind that.
using a bit of a bravery.
How did you get
It's
here?
actually come here. That's
I
progress.
You're
I like that
okay?
response. It's pretty
Was
funny.
that bad?
That's not it. I'm just shocked to see
I do
you out
really
of the
like her
house.
voice actress. She's really funny. Futaba's
I'm sorry I worried
does a
you.
really good job. She does a really fantastic job here.
It's all right.
By the way, what's the date today?
It's the 21st.
The day you should be working,
I
love.
feel like I'm forgetting something.
Medjed.
Oh, that's it.
I like that response as well.
Let's
It's just
take
kind of
care
like,
it now. Come.
oh yeah, Medjed. Oh yeah, I've got to sort that out. Yeah, let's go sort of these international hackers quite quickly. That would be nothing.
It's my
just deal
turn
with
to
it.
help out. Medjed. Now how do
My
we
God.
cook them?
Look at all
Roger
those.
that.
Look at all that
Hey, Futaba,
trash.
we don't have much time left.
Holy fucking
Are you
shit.
sure you can do this?
That's a messy
Can
room
you
right there.
talk? Is this a dream? I'm going back to sleep.
Please
It's
don't.
not a dream. Get up. Say something.
I'll explain later. It's
Right.
gonna be a lot.
Now hurry it up.
I guess it doesn't matter. Let's get cracking.
Morgana, maybe you should just,
You're just tapping
shut your
away
face
over there.
for a little bit.
Are you sure this will work?
Let her get on with it. I like all this stuff
Hey,
as well. Where
Futaba.
Morgana's like losing her fucking mind, and Futaba's
I
just
don't
like
think she can hear me.
ignoring you,
Talk about intense
just getting on with it.
This place is so messy. I'm surprised she could focus at all. Futaba.
That's a good point, to be fair.
Room a bit. Huh. She's not listening. Oh well. Just
Doing the
waiting
job that you
around
asked her
is
to do, to be
boring.
fair. So,
Let's clean the place up.
kind of shut up. Morgana, just be quiet.
Whew. It looks
When
a
you
little
say
better
let's
now,
clean
don't
this
you
place,
think?
you mean I'm gonna
Well,
clean this place
Futaba,
up.
We're done on our end. Are you finished yet?
I guess not, though.
She can't hear a
Still
word
working.
I'm saying. Guess we'll just have to keep waiting.
Yes, Morgana, just, you know, shut up, love. Let's get on with it.
I'm done!
Oh, thank the
What's up?
Lord.
Something happened?
It's finished.
Finished? What is?
It's so clean. Why?
I like that
cleaned it.
reaction.
Anyway, is it true? Did you really take care of Medjed?
I
like
handled
that
them,
response,
and
like,
someone else
it's
handled
clean?
my room. I don't understand, but this is good.
I like that.
Futaba?
Now
Hey,
she's going back
Futaba,
to sleep.
What's wrong?
God.
She's sleeping.
Yeah, I
Well, it
do
looks
like it.
it's
I
been
think she's
taken
an
care
awesome
of.
character.
I guess we should get home and sleep too.
I just wish we could have seen. My only problem with it is that I wish we could have, you know, had it be a part of the plot and a part of the story a lot, you know, earlier. But yeah, you can't really do much about it. It's what happens. So yeah, Futaba's now dealt with Medjed, so now we just gotta wait and see what happens with them, and see whether, you know, she says she's fixed it, so let's just wait and see and find out whether she actually has fixed it or not. That's all we can do. Could have had voice acting there, for God's sake. Add a bit more. Thank you. That's something I hope we do for Persona 5, the Royal, when they release that in March. Well, over here in March, it's already out in Japan. I hope that they add a lot more voice acting. That would be, you know, a nice thing to add.
Belonging to the Phantom Thieves.
And I'll be playing the hell out of that. Can't wait.
Of a Japanese man, a possible Medjed member, was illegally publicized.
Oh shit.
Aren't these the guys people have been up in arms about?
Futaba.
Medjed has yet
What
to
have you
issue
done?
an official reply. Furthermore, their previously announced cleanse of Japan has remained unimplemented for now. Some speculate that they have taken
So yeah,
this series
Futaba
of
is,
events seriously and ultimately canceled their plan.
So yeah, Futaba's dealt with it. Isn't that awesome?
What are you all
Thank the
smirking
Lord
about?
for that. We're safe. Nothing. We're
Well,
just,
stop
you know,
it. You're gonna drive away all my customers.
what, because we're laughing?
After the commercial break, we will be asking guests from various
How
fields
miserable
about the
your
start of events.
customers, dude.
But there ain't any customers.
Ryuji,
Can it?
don't be an
My
ass.
customers are on summer vacation too.
I like that response from
Crap, I
Sojiro
just
as well.
realized our break's almost over.
There are still 10 days left.
I want to
We
go
have 10
somewhere,
days
but
left
we
of summer
can't just leave
vacation.
Futaba-chan alone. Some things still concern me too, like that research.
Oh,
Oh, look who it is.
did you just get up?
Oh, no, she's
Good morning.
wandering around like she owns the place.
It seems she's cautious of us.
Oh, apparently.
Hey, why
Okay.
don't we go upstairs? If any customers come, she'll be even more afraid.
Why don't you go with them, Futaba? Have fun. It's about time my regulars show up anyway.
So,
I don't
yeah,
want you
apparently
guys
we're
loitering
the,
around my
we're
store.
the, comfort blanket, apparently.
The fact
Likes
that
to
there
hide
were
behind
no
us a lot.
damages due to the hacker's actions is but an afterthought.
The issue I want to make
Oh, it's this
clear
cunt again.
is the attitude of the police, and more importantly, the government.
My apologies. Still getting over a cold.
What do you mean?
Screw this cough.
Are they doing their best to find an effective countermeasure against these phantom thieves?
Yeah, so he's taking
Is
the
it not
opportunity
government's duty to create
blame
a
the current
society
government
where
for
its citizens can live without worry?
all this shit happening in the first
Unfortunately,
place.
the current
That,
cabinet
it's
is
not enough that
powerless.
nothing happened.
As such,
They should be doing more to
I
help
believe
people out.
now is the time for me to risk
Yeah.
my political career in hope
Maybe
of
he's got a
making
point,
new
but
reality.
he's a complete
new
prick.
political
So, you know,
system
fuck
that
him.
goes beyond parties or factions. An ideal country of peace and order.
This politician seems quite promising.
I have to agree. I hope he can work to ease the anxieties of the elderly.
What do you think, boss?
Oh, sorry.
I'm sorry. I just that's
Wasn't listening.
very let's just say that is very telling. I think I've heard that before. Anyway.
So the Phantom Thieves only stole the heart of Futaba Sakura, and Medjed was in turn defeated by her real-world hacking abilities? This does correlate to the
That's
facts
right.
as we know them. If he's telling the truth, then Wakaba Ishiki didn't commit suicide. Did a third party target her life with the goal of destroying her research? Wakaba's death was 2 years ago.
It seems to be that
Also
way. It looks to be
coincides with
pointing in
when
that
the
direction,
incident
to be
started
honest with you.
occurring. Does this other metaverse user that Madarame and Kaneshiro mentioned really exist? Earlier, I briefly
I'm sure we're
mentioned
gonna
about
find
those
that out.
psychotic breakdown incidents that have alarmed the public. All of a sudden, people will lose consciousness or become violent. A situation as incomprehensible as that can't be explained away as troubled social conditions. I suspect that these cases are all connected to a larger, man-made plot. The method involved always muddled the explication, but your story has virtually confirmed its viability. Although I wouldn't have expected a new criminal to come to light from your testimony. What did your group think of this other metaverse user?
He's the true criminal.
How self-centered of you. The Phantom Thieves tamper with people's hearts without
Okay,
asking
fine.
consent.
I'm
How
trying to
is
get
that
myself off
different?
the hook. What do you want?
Well, no matter how you thought of them, there can be no doubting your resolve. Are those incidents because of you or someone else? Either way, I will get to the bottom of this.
I've told you it's nothing to do with me. I didn't do that shit. And social link with Sai has gone up to rank number 3.
Now, let's move on to your next crime. Kunikazu
Yay,
Okumura.
next crime.
You should know who he is, considering what happened. Your testimony regarding this incident will be serious. I'm sure you understand why. Answer my next question carefully. What did you do to this Okumura?
Ooh, that's very sinister. So
To think,
the next target is
cognitive version of a
Okumura,
person
and
would
we're going to
transform
find out
into
what
such a
happens to
horrible
him in due
monster and
course.
attack us. That means our enemies aren't limited to shadows.
I thought the other people were just victims, like the slaves at the castle or the walking ATMs.
Even though they seem to be alive, they're only part of the backdrop. The environment. In other words, the palace ruler determines the form and strength of their cognitions. I would have loved to ask
Okay, that
Futaba's
makes
mother
sense,
how
I
far
suppose.
along she was with her research.
Research, huh? She was looking into that cognitive science stuff, yeah?
Remember,
If we put together all the information
science.
we've gathered up to this point,
Not just
abuse
science.
of cognitive science can lead to death, and it may even relate to the psychotic breakdown incidents. Considering the cognitive aspect, I sense a strong connection between it and the metaverse.
On top of that, the research might have been
Well, yeah,
stolen
that's
and
kind
used
of
by
obvious at this
someone
point.
else.
That
You mean those guys that showed Futaba
it's pretty much,
suicide
I think,
note?
confirmed at this point that
If that is the case,
someone, we don't know who at this point, but someone
Futaba,
basically killed
there
off
anything else you can
Futaba's
remember?
mother in order to get her research to use it for their own ends. And
She is quite difficult.
was quite prepared to screw over Futaba in order to get it to work.
that smell.
Oh my god, more food.
Come on, no fair.
Hey, can I snag a bite? Me.
I love that look.
Why don't we
Futaba's
take
like,
a short
"Hey,
break?"
fuck off, dude. Get your own.
I've been thinking, even if Futaba is a genius, could she really crush an international hacker organization that easily?
The one who taunted the Phantom Thieves was a guy in Japan. I knew the Medjed members in Japan weren't anything special, so I wasn't worried.
How do you know that?
Because I'm the founder.
There you go.
What do you mean? Should we take that literally?
So yeah,
It was only me at first.
Futaba was the
back
founder
when
of
I was referred
Medjed,
to as the hacker of
and
justice. But since I
basically
stayed anonymous,
left
a
the
bunch of guys
organization,
from all over the
and
world
basically
started
now they're
using
just
the
a
name.
bunch of anonymous.
And those were the ones committing
They're an anonymous
cyber
bunch of
crimes.
assholes who don't
was a
really
hassle to
know what the
expose
fuck they're
all of
doing,
them,
and
so I just let them
Futaba
be.
could deal with them pretty easily. Would have been nice if she told us this a lot
Futaba
earlier.
was the true Medjed, and we were freaking out over some weak-ass dipshits?
Yeah, pretty much,
You
Ryuji.
should've told us from the start, Futaba.
Oh,
started the
Futaba.
Medjed name a while ago.
Why couldn't you tell us
I'm
from the
Alibaba
start?
now.
That would have been made this so much
Futaba.
fucking easier.
What do you want to do now? Since you know our secret, we'd like you to join our team.
Okay. Just like that?
I like that response. Like,
This may even
sure, why
ensure
not?
our investigation of mementos goes along
Sure, I'll do that.
smoothly.
Why not? Nice and easy.
Well, I guess.
Well, Futaba's real amazing. She's gonna be a
Morgana's
big help for
response
us.
there is gonna play
Hey,
into the
Futaba,
beginning of the
how
next
did you find
section
out
quite a
about
lot.
us?
So we'll find out more about that later, though.
Where did you learn to hack?
Private.
When did you obtain the nav?
I refuse to answer.
Futaba-chan sure
For
is
God's sake.
unique. Still,
It's
it'll
quite
be a
unique.
problem if
Yeah,
she
she's
doesn't
a
open up to us some
fucking
more.
awkward as shit.
At the very least, we need to be able to communicate normally with her.
What should we do?
Yeah.
That ain't gonna fly.
First,
Yeah, I
need
kind of
help
screwed
her
up there.
open
You've
up to
got. We've
us.
first got
If
to.
we each spend an
It's obvious
entire
that we've
day
got
with
to
her, maybe
get to
she'll
know
get
her
more used to
first.
being around us.
I see.
And I was
We
like,
do have
"What
the
the fuck?
time,
What,
thanks to
what's
summer
going on?
vacation.
We can begin tomorrow.
What are you doing?"
Let's go to the beach. There'll be tons of people there. Plus, we got totally dried out in that desert.
Yeah,
That's a
got
great
dried out in the
idea.
desert, so let's go to the
God, I
beach.
hadn't gone to the beach yet.
Excellent idea, Ryuichi.
Excuse me. I'll come by tomorrow. See you then.
So,
Let me help as well.
yeah.
We don't have anything planned.
Futaba's pretty much been ignored and like,
Thanks.
yeah,
We can
you know
set
what?
a schedule
Yeah,
with
you're doing
everyone
this.
else depending on when they're free.
Okay. Can I really do this?
Good luck.
Why me?
And this becomes a running joke with Futaba basically pinching Morgana's cheeks. Anyway, that's it for this part of Persona 5. Join me next time. Basically now we've got like a few days before the end of summer vacation, so we're going to so the rest of the guys are going to basically hang out with Futaba and try and get her to ready to go to the beach at the end of the summer. So join me next time when we're going to start where we're going to start seeing the rest of the guys talk to Futaba and get to know her and prepare her for the day on the beach in a little while. So join me next time for the next part of Persona 5. See you next time.